Hi, Earth signs. Welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I just do a different type of a work here. It can be extremely intense. Anything and everything can come out, and I only care what the Most High God has to say about stuff, and He most certainly will speak for Himself and be very profound. And so, anyway, if something is rubbing you the wrong way, all you can do is sit with the Most High God, ask Him why He's bringing something out, and search for a deeper truth in the matter where the soul area is concerned. A lot of times we will speak to the soul area on my platforms, and so afterlife stuff, things that are eternal and things like that. What we do here now is going to affect our tomorrow and the next generation, and God will visit down to the third and fourth generation if you don't give a rip about Him. He says He will meet face to face those who hate Him. And so we definitely want to show up the way God Almighty wants us to in the earth realm. I'm pretty bold. I feel energy, and I'm known to be just real sharp. I will rebuke a thing as well. I'm rebuking energy and demonic forces. Okay, so if you're inside the energy, all you can do is make a conscious choice to turn around and do what's right. It's all you and I can do, man. And anyway, so if you stay, then you're meant to stay. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. All right, we have the clock tower for you all, which is a card of protection and government, alteration, timing, things like that. We also have a twofold card here. For some of you all, somebody may be taking advantage of you, or you were taken advantage of. It's also a card of somebody can get up in here and help. I just did the fire reading, and the sun right now is in a fire sign. And there was a fugitive that was there. And there was something about car insurance, and the car was actually over the top, and somebody's not to let somebody go alone. And I'm only kind of recapping because you may not watch all of these. And when we have a fugitive and a murderer somewhere, you need to know something. We do get a picture of somebody opening the door. Okay, so either somebody is, trying to take advantage of you, or you're part of that little group that showed up in the hidden space there with the fire reading or whatever. But there's some type of a change going on, and somebody has been altering some things here for protection's sake, for positive or negative. We had upright enforcement that also showed up there, so I really need to talk to you all. A lot of money is attached to something. That Ten of Pentacles came out in the reverse in the hidden space. We have the stove here for you all. So, something's out here around some type of, you could just be a cook. Something's heated in a really big way out here. If there is money attached to something fraudulent and something's happened with a fire situation, could be read that way. Or something about going out to eat, somebody taking advantage of you, wanting you to go somewhere. And again, in the fire reading, it said don't let them go alone. Whatever that is. Because, not everybody's done with the fugitive, but it was there. Whatever this is, something around your kitchen, I don't know, maybe something's in your kitchen, something with the stove, you are a cook, whatever that is, or just things are getting heated, or a conventional oven is like slower, longer cooking things, so something could have just, been going on for a long time, just to look at energy that way. And then you have a triangle, which is kind of interesting because the green apple came out, and it's also green here, and green goes to your heart chakra, and green goes to envy in the negative of something as well. There's triangles here, so you've got third parties out here with this energy. It also looks like a mountain, so something just like, a mountain can go to a blockage of some sort as well. The triangle goes to manifesting things and stuff like that. So whatever it is, there's third parties out here for a lot of you all, because there was a bunch of people in the hidden space. Show me Earth. What is this about, please, Most High God? Why is all this here? We just call upon Archangel Michael and your Holy Spirit to lead and guide in this reading. We take authority over every dark energy right here, right now. We command for the truth to come to the surface. It's going to kind of repeat itself. So the Ace of Cups in this deck shows somebody's heart opening up, but it was being clarified on the Seven of Cups. Somebody lied about the way they feel, or they're taking advantage of you, saying that they love you and they don't, or they did that and something's happened, run a bunch of money. Somebody's not in unity here. Two of Cups is like a lovely card, but somebody's a third party around something. I mean, if you do have a love, then you'll prove it and all that kind of stuff, but this is like no unity. Or that was past and they lied about it. Eight of Cups in the reverse. It's watery out here. We also have the Chariot. So there's a vehicle. And then the Two of Swords. And somebody is on the fence about this travel and something's perverse with it. Because somebody's not, you know, either you need to look around who you're talking to, because God said to pay attention to their actions. The Two of Swords is a card of I'm going to pretend, I'm going to act like I don't even know what's going on, but somebody's dealing with somebody dangerous somewhere. Because there's a player in the hidden space there. This is somebody, I mean, those of you got some possible fugitive around you, and it could have been somebody right out of your own household, because the mother side of the family came out. It's something about excuses, and excuses were coming out. And so, I mean, somebody could be around a family member that's actually a fugitive. I mean, the person belongs to somebody's family, whoever the person is. Could just be an acquaintance to you as well. But there's somebody who don't have no self-control when the Chariot's out here like that. And somebody's got a veil can take you to a perverseness, and it is perverse if somebody ain't gonna be in the truth. Somebody really is not in unity, or they weren't, and they've already, whoever died went through the portal. The Eight of Cups in the reverse is travel for wrong reasons, and so there is some type of a fugitive somewhere. So we have the Magician coming out, and which is kind of interesting because the rune that came out represents somebody likes to put a little charm on you. Be careful, because this is a very skilled little crazy out here, if that's in the negative. Somebody is upright in some type of an enforcement somewhere, because it did come out they'd have to be just as skilled, or actually they'd have to be more skilled. They'd have to have God on their side to get, you know, to get some freak out of the way. There is something around timing. If you're new, there's language inside of the tarot, and this word goes to a prominent time, and you have the clock tower out here. The Aleph head represents a strong leader of some sort. So you do, again, a leader, or somebody's father is up in here involved in something that's going on. You got somebody very skilled out here doing something, and there's some type of danger around some people out here, I guess. Somebody very well known is out here. Could have the King of England out here as well. That's Big Ben. Somebody's name could be Ben as well. Somebody could just be from the Britain area, but you got a strong leader out here. That energy would be out here. So you never know who you're talking to. I guess I'm talking to people all over the place. Something about Kentucky came out, and France came out in that fire reading as well. By the way, those of you who may not have watched the fire reading, I had two people this evening give, and that gives me a chance to pay for shelter tomorrow and the next day. So all praise, glory, and honor to God, and to all who have helped me stay alive. I am dealing with a murderer. If you do want to help with any kind of shelter or food, my information is down below. I have a Cash App and a PayPal down below, and thank you very much. Show me this. There's definitely travel here. Show me this. Look, it came out in the reverse again. Interesting. And we're getting pictures of hands folding on two decks. What's the odds of that showing up like that? Somebody's hands may be very prevalent to something as well. That's really interesting. And I just wanted to jump out like that as well. So somebody is not in unity. Somebody is out of control here, folks. Why is the stove here? Again, if something's just heated, and this goes back to having to have self-control, then there is something out here. Somebody's going to have to really ground themselves. There's a perverted person out here attached to something going on. Show me the stove. Why is that stove here? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and somebody's secrets out. So your home goes back to the moon, and but your mother or your mother's side of the family was there. So maybe your mother was a cook, something's happened in the kitchen at a celebration, got the house all turned upside down with the Four of Wands, or that would show your home. Moon rolls over your home and your house in a celebration of something that's here. Some type of secret came out around your home. Somebody may have died over that matter, or something came out about money, because there was money in the hidden and your family was involved in it. Somebody died over it, or your mother just passed away and your family did something treacherous. But somebody was murdered, because it literally said a fugitive was there. But for other scenarios, something has happened around your home and something around your mother's come out. Somebody's got some type of a decision that they are making or did make. There were decisions in the hidden space in that fire reading. So this is like secret physical exchanging stuff. Something slowly got heated in some type of situation, just in general for a situation. Something went wrong, okay? There's a little spy or somebody checking something out. There's third parties around y'all. Show me what's in the hidden space. The devil. All right. Bump, 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 bump. It's a murderer. And somebody is out of control. And I will say that the Fool has anger rest in his bosom. You're dealing with somebody that's going to be explosive, folks, if you're not real careful. The Hierophant, this was a marital situation, then it was. Somebody also signed something. So the mottos here is, I know, I use, or excuse me, I know, I use, and I have. And somebody knows that somebody has something and they were used for it. A bunch of it out here. Run your home, whoever's all's involved in it. And something fast is out here. We have some type of a real quick thing trying to go down, folks. Devil's got like this temptation, but you need to not let somebody go with somebody, because they ain't who you think they are. This individual is in the hidden space out here. And there's a word out here. I want to say that word goes to enticing somebody out here, trying to stir and move and entice and provoke and persuade is one of the readings out here. And just alone the devil is that. And there's evilness out here, folks. There's some stupid evilness out here. Nine of Wands, really having to push through out here. All right, let's get some words. Most High God, we just call upon you for protection. A water sign is connected to this specifically, whether they're upright or not, or helpful or not for you. It'll go either way for any good person, but it wants to jump out. Again, it wants to jump out. Look, folks, there is a fugitive out here. Speak on Yehovah. Somebody around you, and the devil can go back to soulmates as well. Obviously, it's for some of y'all, your soulmate got murdered. For some of you all, there's temptation, they could get murdered. For others of you all, somebody's wanting somebody to go with them, and they're already done the thing, and somebody's pretending like something, and you don't need to let somebody go because, or whatever reason why they got their hand out for, hey, I want so-and-so to go somewhere with me or do something. It's some type of a cover-up around it. That's huge. That's wanting to jump out like that. Well, Yehovah don't lie. And he wants people to live and not die. And some crazy kook needs to get out off the street. Could be somebody you go to church with. For those of you who go to church. Devil go to church. But somebody's got a signature to something. The Fool can go to signing a signature, and there's a bank energy that's here. Again, this is any kind of money goes back to the Hierophant, and the devil, can go back to that stuff. It comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So, most I said, just keep pushing through. There's some type of truth here, and yes, the truth was in the hidden space. Somebody knows the truth. And then your siblings do want to come out. They're really here in the next 24 hours for the collective. The letter M or the letter W is either positive or negative in the situation here. For somebody that's gotten killed or whatever that is. A housewife is here. Oh, your siblings are out here on some stuff. And an airline pilot, well, there's, trains, planes, automobiles, or whatever it is, there's some type of movement. This goes back to aviation with this house. I'm also seeing a motorcycle. That could just be a clue. You may know one person has a motorcycle. It's showing for some reason, okay? Somebody is trying to travel for wrong reasons here, whatever the travel is. We also, again, get the picture over the top there, somebody opening a door. Show me more information. We have catfish accounts. Okay, well, the letter E and somebody angry. Again, the Fool has anger rest in their bosom. Somebody don't have their self-control here. They're just a freaking manipulator out here. Catfish accounts goes back to the Tower, altering things for what, somebody trying to get away with something. Stupid idiots out here needs to get out of society. Something about somebody feeling so bad and shameful. And the word shame was in the fire reading. There's a breach out here. Well, there is. And so if there's it's stated that there was an upright official, but you also possibly could have an official who is dirty somewhere as well. I don't know. There's some type of violation, though, that is out here of somebody's performance, that they've made some type of a promise out here without any kind of excuse. And the word excuses were there in the fire reading. So whoever's who, obviously there's just a breach in your family somewhere attached to something. Somebody broke some type of, bad ordeal by a family betrayal for you, whatever, or you could work with this person, whoever they are. We got government out here, so whatever the situation is, folks, people need to really stay on their guard because something dangerous. And God did say today on a general reading on this platform that people need to stay calm. There was something dangerous going on, and I named it, they're dangerous. Somebody said that they were going to, God revealed the person's heart, stated in that reading that they were going to try to bribe somebody, and as soon as they got what they wanted from the bribe, they were going to come back, take the money, and kill the person. You deal with the dangerous person out here. We have a court trial situation. We'll go to court. Teens are involved. Well, again, watch your kids. Something red, R-E-D, the color red, or something that was read, that was signed, like reading correspondence, something like that. Could just take the phonics for it as well. Maybe somebody has red hair, maybe long red hair. I'm noticing the devil's hair is really long. It's prominent. A red vehicle could be here. Whatever it is. It says that the truth is going to separate somebody today. Okay, well, the word truth came out here in this reading. So God says that his truth is stronger than a two-edged sword, and the letter Zion has a meaning of a two-edged sword. The pictograph looks like this because it's like a plow type of a energy, and this is something that is affecting a large scope of an area. It can also represent the letter Zion, and so God's saying that his truth is going to separate somebody, meaning somebody losing their soul, because the word of God says that his truth will divide as precisely as the bone and the marrow, and as precise as the spirit and the soul. That's why somebody's dangerous out here. Somebody's in rebellion out here real bad. Teenagers. Okay, well, there are teenagers out here. It's out here twice. A serpent. Well, that'll devil the serpents out here, man. Again, somebody's trying to persuade somebody and entice them to do something. Maybe you have a teenager that has a vehicle. I don't know. Y'all better talk to your kids. This could be your teenager's boss for all I know if they have a job. Somebody trying to use somebody. It says that there is hope out here. Just trust. God's got it under control because he stated in the fire reading that they were going to try to fight. But God said, I'm here to deliver. It's ridiculous. Travel is definitely out here. It's definitely out here. And just stay in faith, God says. Okay, well, God's got it under control. There's the magic rune coming out again. It's right here. The magician's right here. Let God speak on, because he is going to tell you what's going to take place. And then people got, choices within what God is literally pounding over and over again. What you do with this is your business. But there is temptation out here, and somebody is trying to provoke somebody and move them, and somebody's in danger for murder out here. So whatever. So this is like I'm gonna put a little spell on you and be a little charmer, and I don't think so. They got secrets. This is the CH, the Q, and the X, and I will say in the fire reading, the Q was over the top of that reading as well. So you also have other letters out here, but I'm not going to call them out. I'm just using the rune. If you know all the other letters, then you do, but I'm not going to call them out this time around. But it's really big out here. Oh, you do have specific, the M and the E. Somebody's name could be Mitch, M-E-C-H, okay? Anyway, you get the phonics of match out here at the M-C-H. I don't know, somebody's X is out here involved in something with the E and the X coming out here. Anyway, the M, the E, the C-H, the Q, and the X is out here. Shalom.